small.
All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup. In this one. Two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ballgame. Towns with the steal. Edwards against Mitchell. Outside, Towns. Inside, stolen by Okoro. To the middle, here's Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen at the screen for Garland. It's up a three. Buries it from three-point range.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Edwards with it. Guarded now by Okoro. McDaniels in the post. And it's sent back by Mitchell. The rebound by the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Stolen by Garland. Pass to Mitchell. In the corner, Okoro with it. Another three for Cleveland.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Gobert with a screen on Garland. Conley. Gobert down low. He's against Allen. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Clock at 4. And the three off target.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team's shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Stolen by Conley. Towns down low, covered by Mobley. And he banks in the layup.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Garland looking it over. In the corner, it's Mobley. Outside Garland. Mobley is screened. 6 on the shot clock. And Mobley throws it down.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Gobert finds Towns. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Cleveland with another turnover here. Timberwolves trail by 4. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Mitchell up top. Edwards defending. Conley against Garland. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Out to the right wing. Allen trying to break free. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, he has such tremendous upside and never broke in. We've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Now here's Edwards. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Garland, no good.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And here are the Cavaliers. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. At the elbow, it's Mitchell. Over Edwards. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Mobley the pass to Okoro. Back to Mobley. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And that does it for the first quarter. Your Cavaliers ahead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Cavaliers. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Here's Gobert. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Towns for 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. That one on Mobley.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
Good on the second free throw. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Passes it to Allen, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Goes up off the inbound. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down hard.
A little something extra on that one. Mobley showing off his skills around that rim.
Towns against Mobley. And it's Towns missing. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Edwards looking it over. There's the lob to Towns. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Mobley right side. Back to Mitchell. And Garland has it in the corner. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
Towns against Mobley. Shot to stop the run. The shot off that time, and Cleveland will come the other way. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Stolen by Conley. Edwards against Mitchell. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The drive by Mitchell. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Anthony Edwards. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line? Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Mitchell against Edwards. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Into the lane. Great D that time from Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 7. Now the pass to Gobert. Over to the wing. Conley dishes to Gobert. Screen by McDaniel. Now here's Towns. He's tightly guarded. McDaniels finds Towns. Out to Edwards. Off the left rim and up.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Mobley inside. Edwards there. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Allen. No good with the layup.
Give the defender
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cavaliers lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Evan Mobley with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Ricky Rubio is out there with LeVert. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Noel. LeVert defending. Now Cleveland moving it up. Rubio leading the charge. Out to Wade. The feed to Lopez. He gets it in there.
And have to respect the inside game of Lopez. Even when you contest him, he stays focused near the rim.
Anderson passes to Prince. The kick out to Anderson. Gets a very good look and converts.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Pass to LeVert. Lopez sets a screen for LeVert. Over to the left wing. Here's Osman, guarded by Prince. Now here's LeVert. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. Pass to Reed. Here's Noel. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Wade up top, defended by Anderson. Wade kicks to LeVert. Passes to Osman. And here is Lopez. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Prince, the pass to Reed. Here's Noel. Tries again, and it's good on the way in.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Wade from outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. Wade's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Alexander Walker. LeVert defending. Here's the pass to Alexander Walker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Rubio right side. Out to Wade. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Wade's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
He takes it in. Wade against Anderson. To the paint. Noel passes to Prince. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. For Cleveland, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Rubio right side. Good on the shot. Lopez has got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And here's Prince outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. There's 37 seconds left in the 3rd. LeVert the pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Prince the pass to Reed. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Noel. Can they get it? The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some solution.
And so it's Cleveland in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Minnesota, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Conley up top. Launches it. Here's Towns. That one misses. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Edwards. Garland with the bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Towns is doubled. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Cleveland's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Mobley kicks to Okoro. Nobody near Allen. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 17. Right side, Edwards. Conley dishes to Towns. And he finishes nicely on the way. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
There you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Cleveland. He hits both from the stripe. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns kicks to Edwards. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Uncovered. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Allen's got his first basket.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards at the line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley.
2 minutes.
To the left side wing. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Allen, a screen on Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves trail by 15. Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Outside, Towns. Out to Edwards. Back to Towns. Outside Conley. Stolen by Garland.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Evan Mobley.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Edwards passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Mitchell passes to Allen. He kicks it to Okoro. Mitchell outside. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Garland. Good work defensively by Conley. Left side, Edwards. Here he goes.
Anthony
And
Edwards.
Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Here's Mitchell. Off on that one. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business.
York.
out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
And Okoro gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Garland against Harden. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. And Harden, the former. League MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Your Cleveland Cavaliers dance team, give them a round of applause.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Tries it from 19. And he nails the jumper.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Allen uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you got to do much more than that to slow Allen. I mean, this guy's long and athletic, capable of converting through contact.
Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. Here's Tucker. Outside Maxey. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Harden. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Harden's got 7.
Impeccable form there. I mean, Harden should teach a master class in shooting. Doesn't get any better than his jump shot. Efficient, economy of movement, and the stroke often leads to splashes.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen from downtown. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, for Allen, to me, guys, it's about getting into a rhythm. And once he does, he's got no problem catching and shooting.
Here's Maxey. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mobley with it. Picked up by Tucker. And here's Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Oh, stolen by Harris. It's stolen by Garland. Mobley finds Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Inside. Mobley outside. A minute 50 left in the first. Here's Allen. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Embiid. Right wing. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Outside Mitchell. Over Maxey. Here's Allen. And Embiid with the block.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Outside Harden. Pass to Maxey. They need this. The Sixers with another miss. The Cavaliers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Garland. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Mobley. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Left side Maxey. Embiid against Allen. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. From about 16. Connects. The jumper drops.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Here's Harden. Again, the Sixers score. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
How about that? Throwing it down. Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They're key to...
Your Cavaliers use this team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. Outside Mitchell. That shot off the mark. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Harden from outside. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers leading. Garland with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From deep, Mobley. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, BA, dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a flagrant foul plays a big role in how it's perceived.
And it's Harden penetrating. Outside Tucker. Out to Harris. Embiid with it. Picked up by Allen. And the basket by Embiid.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Tipped. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in, guys."
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks.
First team foul.
Garland Garland, the pass to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Maxey. Back to Mobley, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Tucker.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And so he makes both from the line. And so here is Philadelphia. They trail by 6. Now here's Harden. The D's right on him. Outside Maxey. No good on the triple. Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Pass to Okoro. Outside Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, God. This crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Now here's Harden.
2 minutes.
Back to Maxey. Out to Harris. Here's Tucker going inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Tucker's got his first 2 points.
The dribble drive once one of Tucker's weaknesses. Now he's refined it and added it to his arsenal.
Allen, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. Mobley, a screen on Maxey. Back to Mobley. Oh, sweet move. Misses the layup. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Tucker. Outside Harden. To the inside. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
And here's Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And an intentional foul right there. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
It's stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. .32 seconds left in the first half of this game. Rubio passes to Lopez. LeVert outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Melton. And now the Sixers on the break. McDaniels finds Melton. To the middle. Here's Niang. Rebounded by Lopez.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Evan Mobley getting it done for the Cavaliers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9.
23.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Jetty Osman. Ricky Rubio is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the power forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And Harrell comes to help. Pass to Wade. And stolen by Melton. Here we go. Outside Milton. Clock at 6. The layup off target. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Osman. Melton covers. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Niang. Down low. McDaniels, that's good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Here's Wade. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Boy, Caris LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
The kick out to Milton. Banked it in off the glass. Milton's got his first points of the game.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
LeVert passes to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's LeVert. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now it's an 11-point Cleveland lead. Milton against Rubio. Outside McDaniels. Melton outside. Pass to Niang. The three. Rebounded by Lopez.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And here's LeVert for three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Outside Milton. Lopez with the steal.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside. Here's Wade. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's LeVert. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Boy, LeVert gets really good elevation when finishing. So smooth around the rim.
For Philadelphia, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. The kick out to Milton. Back to Melton. Lots of room. No good. A bit long that time.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
Wade misses. The 76ers shooting a low 29% since halftime. McDaniels against LeVert. Back to Niang. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three to fall.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And that's a foul called on Jalen McDaniels. That's his first foul of the game. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Milton passes to Harrell. From deep, Melton. Rubio with the rebound. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Melton against LeVert. To the wing on the left. Here's Osman. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
That's tipped. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win them. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the 76ers. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. The 76ers shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. To the right side, Maxey with it. He's picked up by Garland. Up top, Maxey. Outside for Harden. 5 on the clock. Here's Harris. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooting.
Mitchell against Maxey. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Allen on the wing. Embiid covers. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, you know, when you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking, big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion.
He does not get the second one. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to Garland. Now Allen. Embiid covers. Mitchell against Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Shoots over Embiid. Here's Mitchell. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Cavaliers lead by 17. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
You know, whenever James Harden steps onto the court, you're almost expecting him to go off. He's got a great reputation that's well earned in this league as an elite scorer.
Harris passes to Embiid. Out to Harris. Garland against Harden. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Over to the left wing. From deep, Mobley. That one doesn't drop. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Tucker. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Okoro on the wing. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oh, rejected by Allen. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Now Allen releases from 15 and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Boy, the big fella is so skilled. I mean, Jared Allen's jump shot is excellent for a center. Solid mechanics, and it really spaces the floor for him and his teammates.
And Harden with the slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Maxey with it. He's picked up by Garland. Pass to Tucker. Outside Maxey. Embiid with it. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall and almost a seventh of a ton, that's a lot of force coming down on the 10 with Embiid. It's clear now how this is going to end, and I'm not surprised. Great win for the Cavaliers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And what a huge performance it was for Jared Allen.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
Mitchell against Maxey. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Embiid with a steal. On the wing, Harden. Tucker finds Maxey. Now Embiid. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Mobley, left side. Allen inside. He's against Tucker. Pass to Okoro. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Allen. Outside for Mitchell. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor.
We want to thank you for coming.
laying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3. Now Maxey, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Here's Harden on the wing. Good on the triple. Harden's got the first basket of the game for the 76ers.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Conley gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the basket is good.
James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Pass to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Harden against Conley. It's stolen. Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
How about the incredible handle from James Harden? That ball is on the string, so crafty the defense has no chance.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Edwards against Maxey. At the elbow, it's Gobert. They can't stop the run with that one. The 76ers leading by 8. Embiid with it. Now defended by Gobert. Pass to Harris. Here's Harden on the wing. Tucker is screen. Harden dishes to Tucker. Maxey in the corner. Just 3 to shoot. Harris kicks to Harden. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Edwards passes to Towns. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Maxey. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one here. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Harden outside. 1:02 left to play here in the first. Gobert with it. Now defended by Embiid. The pass to McDaniels. He kicks to Towns. Gobert in the corner. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Here's McDaniels. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Harden has a wide open look. Good. Harris gets the assist. Harden's got 13.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley against Embiid. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. There's the three. Conley's shot is off. Embiid inside, and it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over-the-back.
To me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by hitting that foul.
And we reach the end of the first one.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Stolen by Harden. Now the 76ers on the break. Embiid kicks to Harden. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Edwards. Edwards with the stop.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards with it. Now defended by Gobert. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, Rudy Gobert usually... the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
Harden against Edwards. Outside, Maxey. Back to Harden. Driving inside.
James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint. Nice drive right there.
Gobert with a screen on Harden. Here's Edwards. Stolen by Tucker. Conley against Maxey. You know, Greg, you played on some pretty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Harden can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Conley. Back to Towns. He feeds it to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Harden outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the contest. Free throw good, James Harden.
Ask any player or coach in the NBA, how good is James Harden? You will get the same answer. This is one of the best scorers to ever do it, guys.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Mike Conley. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Towns down low. He's against Tucker. 4 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Embiid finds Harden. And here's Tucker. Now, here is Harden. He's got 24. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to
Beat the buzzer!
delivery at the buzzer. That is...
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
44, the Philadelphia 76ers, 34.
You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Montrezl Harrell, DeAnthony Melton out there with Shake Milton. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Niang in at the 4-man position. Now Melton to the inside. And he uses the glass on the way. Niang's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the 76ers. Timberwolves trail by 12. It's Anderson with the drive. Count it.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
Melton passes to Milton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
The 76ers leading by 12. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Melton feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And finished off by Anderson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Strong to the chin, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets. Listen, this guy... It's not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit. Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Yep, it counts.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Milton. Off target from outside. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers Doors won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
It's time for T-shirts. Get loud if you need a free T-shirt, fans. Give a round of applause to your Timberwolves dancers.
Here's Melton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and Harrell slams it in.
So many of Montrezl Harrell's buckets come right at the cup. He is so powerful.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. On the wing, Melton.
Oh, the officials all over that.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
That one is no good. Timberwolves trail by 8. Noel passes to Prince. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now, here's Milton. He's guarded closer. Niang kicks to Milton. A second chance effort. Here's Melton. Here's McDaniels. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the fouls. It goes on Torian Prince. The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Noel. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Yep, that one goes.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And here is Milton. And there's the pass to Niang. Back to Milton. Over Anderson. And he hits the jump shot.
Milton.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Anderson a screen on Melton. Knocks it loose. Passes it to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading in. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Embiid, no good. The Timberwolves trail. McDaniels with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Edwards passes to Conley. Towns kicks to Conley. Bounce down low. He's covered by Maxey. Gobert, no good. Philadelphia leading by 6. Harris outside. Harden against Edwards. Outside, Maxey. Inside, here's Embiid. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Harris kicks it to Tucker. On the wing, Harden. Stolen by Michael Conley. Pass to Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Harden. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Edwards dishes to Towns. From down in the low post, it goes. Now just a 2-point 76ers lead.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
Harden against Edwards. And the dunk by Embiid.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Harden against Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's going for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Harden surveying the D. On the wing, Harris. Maxey in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. And they recover it. Back to Harden. Gobert with the block. To take the lead, Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Harden against Edwards. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stop.
Well, if you need a bucket, there's no guy you probably want more than James Harden doing his thing. Ball on the string, you need to score it, no problem.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with a big-time delivery.
Harden with it. Shoots it. Good.
You can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys. You've got to be kidding.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
The pass to Embiid. Back to Harden.
James Harden has always absorbed a huge offensive burden. It matters not where he's playing and with whom. The guy is big time in the clutch.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Teardrop shot. Some solid defense from Maxey. And it's the 76ers with the ball. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yes, smart move. And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Back to Edwards. The 3. The 3 won't fall. So So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
A matchup with two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them, they can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Here's Towns. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Back to Garland. Takes it inside. Misses from close range. And here are the Timberwolves. Outside Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever. Running the point with precision.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Towns passes to McDaniels. Drops one in from the wing.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
It's Edwards on the wing. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Garland. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. But this man finishes the way he was built.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Yep, that one's good.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Garland against Conley. From deep, Mobley sinks it from distance. Mobley's got 5 now.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Edwards. McDaniels finds Conley. Towns a screen on Garland. Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. Now Towns. Three-pointer. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Minute 32 left in the first quarter of the game. Towns against Allen. Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Who wants a t-shirt out there? Let me hear you.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Here's the 3. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple. Give him 8 points now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Here's Mobley. 11-point game. Oh, hey, how about that?
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Towns. Good D by Mobley.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game.
Your
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
And so it's Minnesota with it. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Kept alive. Here's Towns. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Cleveland has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Outside Garland. Throws it up high. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
The kick out to Edwards.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Mobley. He's got 5. Buries it from 3.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. The 3 ball. They get the rebound. Pass to Okoro. Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Edwards. And he's going for the lob. And it's Allen who slams it home.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Left side Conley. Outside McDaniels. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Mitchell against Edwards. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. It's Edwards on the wing. Give him 8. Grant, we always talk about great footwork from post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Now here's Mobley. He's got 10.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Left side, Edwards. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they gotta clean up those mistakes.
Garland against Conley.
2 minutes.
Here's Allen. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Conley up top. Guarded by Garland. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Conley. Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Conley finds Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Allen with a screen on Conley. Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Towns a screen on Garland. Conley passes to Towns. Outside Garland. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Who are you telling, B.A.? The reverse windmill? Come on now. That's just not right.
He got in that zone, and he has the ability to do it. Why not?
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Mitchell.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his substance.
And so it's Cleveland. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after. After this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Ricky Rubio is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Jetty Osman. And it's Wade in at the 4. Hits the trifecta.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Anderson inside. That shot missing. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. 22 was their biggest lead. Inside. Here's Lopez. LeVert outside. There's the three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Wide open look. LeVert with a rebound.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
A shot to stop the run, and he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Pass to Lopez. And it's good for two. Lopez has gotten his first points in this one.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's checked by LeVert. Here's Prince. Over LeVert. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Prince. Pass to Noel. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Anderson.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. LeVert up top. Minnesota with a rebound.
Cleveland foul. Robin Lopez. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Anderson passes to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
And he makes a first.
First team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers.
And that's good as he hits both shots. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Back to Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. And he lobs it up. A slam dunk by Reed.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Rubio with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. Now Lopez. Pass to Wade. To the left side wing. The three is up. Can't hit that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Lets the three fly. Tipped away. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. 34 seconds left to play in the third quarter. 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Anderson. Can't get it to fall. Cleveland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Lopez passes to LeVert. Now Lopez. Reed defending. Outside Rubio. Lopez, the screen. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Cleveland ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jalen Noel, and it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Well, the Timberwolves shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to Noel. Shot clock at 6. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Left side Rubio. Here's Wade. Here's Osman. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Cavaliers lead by 19. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers. Anderson for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reid. McDaniels comes in for Prince. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for Noel. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Garland pass to Mitchell. Now here's Allen. This is the baby hook. Outside McDaniels. Edwards for 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Here's Okoro for 3. Clock at 6. Towns with a rebound. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Garland. Edwards against Garland. Here's Towns. Looking to get it going. Here's Gobert. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Allen with a screen on Edwards. Here's Mitchell. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. To the middle. Pass to Towns. The 3. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Oh, the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Cleveland calls timeout. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Okay, thanks, Hallie. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Soft touch off the glass.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Edwards for 3. Drops in the 3. Edwards got 6 here in the quarter.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
The drive by Garland. That one falls. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
A minute 35 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Edwards. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Cavaliers.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Evan Mobley.
I think people can learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony.
And both free throws good for Edwards. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Evan Mobley, second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within single digits. And both free throws good for Edwards. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Pass to Okoro from behind the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Here's Mobley. Outside for Mitchell.
Minnesota foul. Anthony Edwards. First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Line for the Cavaliers.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
And Edwards slams it in.
The alley-oop from that far away? PA, I'm speechless.
Hey, you're not alone. Me too. Everybody's a spectator on that one, including the defense. And so the Cavaliers take the win. This was a hard...
Had an awesome time tonight.
Greg, both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Now the 76ers with it. Embiid with a screen on Garland. Maxey finds Embiid. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The wide open look here for Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Harden the pass to Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on? On the court, but once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Harden against Garland. Harden kicks to Harris. Pass to Tucker. And it's sent back by Allen.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good bounce.
First quarter of play with about 1.5 minutes gone. 4 on the clock. Harden. They grab their own miss. Back to Embiid. Oh!
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arc.
Mitchell against Maxey. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip.
Why not? I say keep them coming.
Now, here is Harden. Outside, Maxey. Harden outside. Back to Maxey. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Mitchell dishes to Okoro. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it. And certain teams take on the attitude of their city, and over the years, Philadelphia has been one of the Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Here's Garland. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. At the free throw line.
That's his second.
It's on Jared Allen. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip. on their shoulder. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Harden gets the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Allen. No good on that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Maxey. Moves back up. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Mitchell. Down low. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Allen with the rebound. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Started. All right, everybody, the last second gets a free T-shirt. Who wants the shirt? Once again, your 76ers, EAT, give them a hand.
A 3 off the inbound, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Nice attention to detail on defense. Harden showing he wants to improve on this end of the court.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers.
And the Sixers youth dance team. All right.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. The 76ers trail. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Oh, man! What a finish!
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
Shooting for Cleveland, Darius.
All free throws good from Garland. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers, trailing by 4. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And how about the strength from Mitchell? Looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Here's Tucker. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Down low, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Left side, Maxey. Stolen by Garland. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They get it back. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And they get it back. Mobley finds Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Back to Mobley. Three-pointer. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Here's Embiid. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. No coverage that time. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
Nice to see Harden continue to expand his range. He is an absolute laser from outside.
Kicks to Harris. Harris a screen on Garland. It's Harden with the drive. Oh, and James Harden throws it down home.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Mitchell against Maxey. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Harden dishes to Tucker. 5 to shoot. Tucker. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell in the corner. With the drive. And oh, he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here's Harden. He kicks it to Embiid. On the wing, Harris. Stolen by Allen. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Okoro with the ball. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Garland against Maxey. Allen a screen on Harden. Okoro passes to Mobley. Over Harden. Mobley misses.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort. Oh, some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. Thank you, David, for that interview.
The Cavaliers, 31.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got D'Anthony Melton. He's out there with Shake Milton. Montrezl Harrell is out there with McDaniels. And it's Niang in at the 4-man position.
Well, Robin Lopez played with 8 different teams through his first 13 seasons in the league. And in a word, a basketball nomad. Those 7-footers always in demand when they can impact both ends of the floor.
Team foul.
Here's Rubio. Passes it to Osman. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Ring shot on the way. That one wide left. Someone like Robin Lopez. Clark, how hard is it to change teams that much?
I don't know, because I never experienced that in my short career, but I imagine it's got to be difficult. But if you're comfortable with yourself and you bring value to your teams, then I think it can be a fairly smooth adjustment.
The shot's good for Milton.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's LeVert. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Boy, when LeVert is assertive and in attack mode, I love watching him go. He's got the athleticism to allow him to get a lot done.
For Cleveland, they have looked good at the line today. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, you give Karis LeVert that kind of positioning, guys. I mean, he's going to finish with power.
Ball's not loose. Here's Niang. Now Cleveland moving it up. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
It's time for T-shirt. Here come your Philadelphia 76ers ENT, everybody. Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
And LeVert, the Ohio native, has a ton of potential, folks. A tall, lanky shooting guard with really good playmaking ability.
The pass to Milton. Aston Niang. That shot no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Osman. McDaniels defending. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The 76ers trail by 9. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen away.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass? An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Now here's Milton. Covered by Rubio.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Wade, pass to Lopez. Over Harrell, and the dunk by Lopez.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Here's Niang. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Cleveland.
And Rubio kicks to LeVert. Back to Rubio. Pass to LeVert. The kick out to Lopez. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, LeVert showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
To the right side. Shoots the 3. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Wade outside. Passes it to LeVert. 5 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
The 76ers trail by 10. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Tips it. Harrell on the foul.
Harrell is an elite offensive rebounder. He's actually one of my favorite guys to watch work the glass.
Now, here's Rubio. He's guarded closely. And the pass to LeVert. Jacks up a three. It doesn't go for him. Lopez hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Lopez has got 6 here in this quarter.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
LeVert from outside. He doesn't hit that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 10. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
Jarrett Allen, assisted.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Cleveland leading by 10. Now, here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. For 3. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland. Mitchell's got 26 points.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right in. Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Harden the pass to Embiid. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Mobley inside. Guarded by Harden. Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Going inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The 76ers trail by 17. Embiid the screen. The 3 from Harden. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harden the pass to Embiid. And Tucker has it in the corner. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. And the 76ers get it back. Yes, that goes in.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
Here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Inside, and then Allen slams it in.
Assisted by.
And this is how you want to come out of a half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
One-on-one here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And James Harden with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 19. Harris drives in. Kicks it to Tucker. Here's Maxey. The three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 15-6 run. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Donovan Mitchell.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Now, here is Harden. Tight defense on him. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Mitchell wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Harden with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Maxey passes to Harden. Philadelphia moving the ball around. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Embiid, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Like to see Embiid finishing like that. Not afraid to get physical, not backing away from the contact while being fouled.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
A guy like Harden makes a coach look really good. I mean, you can rely on him to consistently give you big scoring performances.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting.
The fans for being part of today's game.
it, the
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. So the Timberwolves win the tip. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Maxey.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, PA. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Now here's Harden. Harris outside. Into the lane. Right side Tucker. Here's Embiid. About a minute into this first quarter. Good D by Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He may need to take a seat and recalibrate. That's his second foul in under a minute.
Harden against Conley. And there's the lob. And it's powered home by Towns.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
Tucker. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Conley. Over to the wing. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Harden misses. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Here's Towns. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Right side Maxey. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. The shot by Towns. No good. The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
No question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Outside Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
To the inside. Embiid with a steal. Here's Harris. Pass to Harden. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, Peter, because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Towns. Shoots over Embiid. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his third All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and considering the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting, really sound basketball.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
It's Edwards on the wing. Maxey covering. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Maxey. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the second time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
When you have one of the great scorers in the history of the game, as you do with James Harden, obviously you want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Pass to Towns.
The creativity, the athleticism, that's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the slam.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. And the basket by Towns.
Well, bigs now have got to be able to stretch the floor. Karl Anthony Towns, a knockdown three-point shooter.
Edwards against Harden. On the take, and then Harden with the jam.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get posted.
Outside Edwards. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. James Harden, he's been the... That's good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So for Minnesota right now, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. He can't hit that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Outside Harden. Oh, good D by Edwards. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Stolen by Conley. Pass to Edwards. Now Gobert. Picked by Gobert. Towns into the lane. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns.
Here's Embiid. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Maxey. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
Gobert with a screen on Maxey. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Edwards got 8 points.
got to fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you. Boy, this guy just giving it everything he has. Tucker doing major damage in transition.
Conley against Harden. Pass to McDaniels. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Tucker. Now Embiid. He's guarded by Conley. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Maxey, that's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Towns a screen on Maxey. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards. This game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Here's Maxey. And Gobert with a block. It's McDaniels on the wing. Oh, stolen by Harris. Harris on the wing. Inside. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Harris. Embiid's got 6.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Edwards. And the layup falls.
Anthony Edwards.
And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Harris. Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid. Outside Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Conley. Maxey finds Embiid. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Just 5 on the clock. And it's Maxey missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gobert with a screen on Tucker. Towns for 3. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Harden with it. Tucker with a screen on Edwards. Here's Harden. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
The smart play by James Harden gets his advantage to draw the contact. He's made a living at the free throw line, guys.
Oh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And we're through the first half of play here. Ali, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
The Timberwolves, 29.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Montrezl Harrell is out there with George Niang. Then there's Shake Milton. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
What a block by Montrezl Harrell, twice on the pipes.
And Harrell with the strong finish.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Alexander Walker. Prince on the attack over McDaniels. Here's Noel, covered by Milton. Here's Anderson. And that one hits the back iron.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Here's Harold. And that one goes in. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this
Personal foul.
The previous play is
with so many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Reed. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
And clearly, he needs no time to warm up.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Now Milton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your Sixers, Shake Milton.
Hits both from the stripe. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Anderson with a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one. Left side Milton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Here's Noel, covered by Milton. Pass to Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Here's Prince. McDaniels with the rebound.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Now here is Harold. Melton outside. To the middle. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Reed. The Timberwolves trail. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Prince. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. The kick out to Milton. Oh, drains the 19-footer. The 76ers lead by 6. The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. To the inside, Anderson, and he banks in the layup. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Melton attacking. The kick out to Milton. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Noel. And it's off from 3-point range. For Philadelphia, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Milton. McDaniels the screen. To the middle. To the left wing. For 3, Harrell. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Noel from deep. And Milton pulls it down. Now here's Melton. Defense right on him. Outside Milton. Pass to McDaniels. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Alexander Walker. Here's Reed. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Reed's got 5 now.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
And Harrell with the strong finish.
All too easy for Montrezl Harrell. That's the result of his activity and pursuing opportunities. Beautifully done.
Here's Noel. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Sixers ahead. They lead by 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Tucker with a screen on McDaniels. Harris passes to Tucker.
I just love the activity, a fireball with energy. Tucker earning himself a trip to the stripe.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Edwards with it, picked up by Embiid. Towns can't get it to go.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Karl-Anthony Towns. That's his 2nd personal foul.
That's good from Harden. The Sixers leading. Inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Here's Harden. 1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. Pass to Embiid. Outside for Harden. Back to Embiid. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Conley against Maxey. Harden with it. Tucker with a screen. Outside Maxey. Tucker with a screen on Conley. Here's Maxey. Conley with some nice D. And for Minnesota, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, stolen by Harris. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Tucker, no good. Minnesota with the ball. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach,
The previous play is under review.
so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays, too. Winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
Appreciate the report, Ali. The 76ers have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Pass to Embiid. From the arc. Sinks the tray.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Outside Edwards. Now Towns. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Up top, Harden. Guarded by Edwards. Outside Maxey. Harden with a screen on Conley. Maxey passes to Harden.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Harden. Once again, making his way to the foul line.
That's good from Harden. Harden hits them both.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Maxey against Conley. Here's Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifle tower, Rudy Gobert asserted. My goodness.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Towns. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the 76ers.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Here's Tucker. The Sixers with another miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Well, if you're the defense, right, you have to live with Rudy Gobert being the guy at the foul line in this moment. Tight game, can he make them?
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
Tucker with a screen. Harden against Edwards. 6 to shoot. Pass to Embiid. Shot from the top of the key. Edwards pulls it in.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Towns. McDaniels passes to Towns. Money!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Outside Harden. Towns with a rebound. Maxey against Conley. Pass to Towns. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Yeah!
Oh, does he deliver? That is a determined young fella right there. Karl Anthony Towns.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 1. 5 ticks left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Launches a 3. Off target from downtown. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. Pulling it out for the W. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team.
We'll see you at our next home.